morning. It's been a long time, I think, since I've done a video. Yesterday, we had a company training, sales training. Something came up, and it reminded me of a very real application. We know that Jesus says, whoever desires to save his life will lose it, but whoever loses his life for his sake will find it. And then there's many other verses. I've been crucified with Christ. It's no longer I who live, but Christ who lives in me. And so there's this idea of self being dead, that we're dead to self. And in reality, that's the only way that we can truly love, is if we no longer matter and we don't weigh into the decision-making process. And that's I think that what that looks like, the application, I don't think it's really discussed, at least not as often as it should be. We're talking about the act of listening to others, the act of, because it was a sales meeting, it was the sales process of building relationships. And innately, because sin is in the flesh, we love ourselves. I know people say, well, you don't love yourself enough. Well, that's a bunch of crap. We love ourselves so much that we feel bad for ourselves. I'm not going to get off on that tangent anyways. But we're self-oriented constantly. So part of sanctification is us reckoning ourselves dead and living for God by loving others. And to do that, there was an analogy that was brought up about a flashlight, about taking it and pointing it at the person that you're listening to, because again, innately we want to put the focus back on us, and we start to think about something different, or about our response, or whatever that is. And so to be intentional about putting our thoughts and our attention back on the other person. And I just wanted to share that with you because that's a very real application in the daily setting where we can practice putting self to death and being able to love others, to truly listen, to truly be present, to truly care what they're saying. And that's not just in business, but that's your personal life too, with your spouse, with anything. That goes a long ways, because that's what shows, it's a way to love somebody, but you really care, that you care enough to actually listen, be present. So there you go. There's a daily application for all of us.